Hey friends, it's Terrie Carr, and this is the Carr Stereo podcast. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you had a spectacular weekend. I had an awesome rock and roll weekend. I actually got the opportunity to see live in concert two artists that have been on the Carr Stereo podcast. Jared James Nichols, who just is like the greatest guitar player around today. He's just incredible. And opening for Jared was 10 Ton Mojo, and I had Dave Anthony from 10 Ton Mojo, cool band out of New York, on the podcast as well. So yes, a good time was had by all. Highly recommend seeing both artists if they come to a venue near you this summer or beyond. So this week, I'm having a conversation with a pal, and it feels like just kind of a phone conversation. One of those like, hey, how you doing, my friend? Long time no chat. I'm talking about Lajon Witherspoon from Sevendust. LJ is one of current-based rock's greatest frontmen. Sevendust, one of current-based rock's greatest bands. It's hard to believe they've been around almost 30 years. Sevendust has arrived if you've ever seen them in concert. LJ is a friend to rock and roll. The band's 15th record, One, is out now. It is beautiful, dazzling, and spectacular. What do we cover in this interview? Well, we talk about the new record. We talk about life changes, juggling rock star and dad, playing Madison Square Garden for the very first time. I was at Sevendust's first gig at the Garden, next year's 30th anniversary celebration, and not having time in life for a whole lot of BS these days. I love that. This one was, like I said, just like sitting down with a pal, cracking open a beer and having a hang. I hope you love it. The Carr Stereo podcast welcomes the master of, as I call it, rhythm and bang, Lajon Witherspoon. So I often say I'm with one of my favorite people, but you truly are. You may be like the favorite person.
Thank you.
LJ in the house. LJ has arrived. And I thank you so much because you're on tour.
Yes, it's always a pleasure. I love when I see your name, or if you're going to be at a show or somewhere close. It makes me so happy. I love you. My family loves you. You're a movement in this world that we live in. You carry a flag that everyone loves. I mean, just everything. You're just a lovely person. So thank you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Yes, we're on tour. Yes.
One is out. It is the 15th record for the band. I think I said this last record, but I mean it for this record. This is my favorite Sevendust record ever.
Well, you know what? Thank you so much.
There's been an energy shift, I think, in the last couple of records. And tell me if you feel it too. And I don't really know. I have a few theories as to why I think that there has been. I mean, for you guys, I think it's been a slow and steady wins the race. I think that Sevendust has been a band that has been such a staple of the active rock format, and yet never tried to sound like a lot of the bands that do sound very similar. Never said, you know what, we're going to make this record that sounds like that band. You've always just stayed true to who you are. But I think the shift really came for the appreciation for the band that you always got from the diehards, but the base started to grow. I think your shift came with a management change when you joined the Janus family.
That happened. That's so grateful for them too. And also in going into that with Janus, with everything, just the future was so bright with after, we've been with them for a while. Tim was incredible, but after the Disturbed tour, doing the album, then going back to Europe and having such a big success over there, with One before it even came out, doing videos over there, and the shows were great with Alter Bridge. But I if this makes sense, Terry, I feel like when we went in to do the album, it was very organic, and I just feel like we're at a point in our career and just as grown men at the age that we are, that this album came together and didn't mean to tell a story, but it actually does. And I feel like it has to do with everything that's going on in our lives, including management, but not only that, relationships, wives, daughters graduating, kids growing up, everything that's going on in life that everyone deals with. And I think we were just able to paint this portrait of that in the time, in real time. And so that's what's happening to us. And I feel like people can relate to that.
I do feel like it's a timestamp. I think I read a quote where you said about Elvis Basquet, your producer, he doesn't tell us what to do. He knows what we do.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I think that's so important. And you've made so many great records with Elvis. So going into this one, record number 15, wowza. There seems to be this whole feeling of a rebirth in a different direction for the Dust. Did you feel it going in, or did it kind of just work out that way?
We just knew something was going on when we went to the farmhouse when we first started writing. And
magical place. The farmhouse always brings the magic, right?
Yes, it's incredible, and we just knew something was special, and just the things that were actually going on in real time. Songs were getting written about, so it was a very special time. And so we went into Elvis's spot. We were very secure with a lot of the songs that we had, and then we even still worked on new songs while we were there. But we were very tight with the band, and we knew that we had something special.
When I heard one, I was like, wow. And there's something special also about your vocals on this. You've always had this great ability
Oh,
to bring this soulful R&B vocal styling,
yes, thank you.
which floats above the metal, if that makes any sense. I call it
Oh,
kind of a
thank you. Yeah, I love it. I
rhythm
love
and
that.
bang,
Yes.
right? Rhythm and bang, not
Right,
rhythm
right.
and
I like
blues.
it. I like it. I like it.
But it's rhythm, it's
I
rhythm and
like it.
bang. Talk to me
Mhm.
about the vocals on this record and why I hear them almost slightly differently. Is that something that came from inside of you? Was that something that happened in the mixing
Yes, that's so
process?
funny. No, that's so funny you say that. I just wanted to really soul it up. Like, is this the real you? I call that the Gap Band song. And everyone's like, yeah, I get what you're saying, man. I just really
I
wanted to
have that
go,
written down. It's such a groove. It's got these great harmonies and it has such a groove.
yeah,
There's like a groove. Every
yeah.
turn is a different groove.
I just wanted to go old school and just let the kids and everyone out there, just the fans, see a different avenue of Sevendust and just and it's been going over so well. They're singing that song and people are dancing, and that's what I want. I want something that's going to be remembered, and not something that people are going to hear for a week and then not want to hear it again. I want them to hear it and want to hear it again, and hear it for a long time.
Well, I've been seeing these crowd reactions too, because it's festival season now. You guys
Oh
did
yeah,
Rockville, you guys just did Sonic Temple.
Sonic Temple. Mhm.
People have been going berserk. I mean, everybody has known that Sevendust is one of the greatest live bands that you could ever see. Whether you are lucky enough to see them even stripped down acoustic, you guys bring it. When you talk about
We
great live
try
bands
to.
that are out touring now, Sevendust is always like in everybody's top three in the rock arena. So when you're
Thank you.
doing these new songs and people are just going so crazy, I mean, that has to be a really, really good feeling. The record just came out, hasn't been out for a long time.
It's crazy. We talk about it every night after the show about how many new kids are coming out. Mothers, daughters, sons, grandsons. I mean, it's a continuous over the crowd. What a beautiful thing to see generations of families. And I've been meeting new kids that are like, what happened? Our daughters called and said, "You guys are TikTok famous," and I'm like, "I don't even know what that is." So I got a TikTok account, and my daughter's like, "You're viral on Sevendust viral on TikTok." So a lot of kids now that I've been meeting are like, "Man, we've seen you on TikTok. We love it." And what a good thing to open up to open up, and these kids are starting to come out and they're singing the songs. They have T-shirts on. It's amazing.
Not only is the band a pioneering band, but you're a pioneering artist as well. I mean, here you come into this metal band almost, next year will be 30 years. I'm not trying to date you. You
Yes.
look exactly the same. But,
No, no.
as a black metal singer 30
Hmm.
years ago, you are a pioneer that I don't really know if you get the credit that you deserve for
Oh
that.
well, thank you very much. I would never take this for granted at all. And anyone that's learned from me, I really appreciate it. And I am here for us, for to be united. That's what we need to be. And music is a healer. So I'm a bit of a doctor, and I'm just here to give you medicine, and that's the music.
I love that. I love that. I remember the first time I think I saw the dust. I think I saw you for the first time. I think it was
Mhm.
Ozfest 98. So I think about all these great like
Oh my
tours and
God!
shows you've been on. Ozfest, Rolling Rock Town
Uh,
Fair. I saw you there in the early 2000s.
yes, yes.
That
Oh my
that
God!
show
Yes,
was
it was a fight. That was a
magical.
fight.
Yeah, that was like
Wow, we were
uh,
hanging out with Tommy Lee and them.
Methods of
There was
Mayhem.
a fight
Tommy
with the
was,
Disturbed guys, and we went to go help them.
oh my
Yeah,
God.
the
What
Disturbed guys were getting in a fight, and we ran to their bus to help them. I forget who if they were fighting with. It was some band, and we were there to help our brothers. It was crazy. I'm like, look, what are we doing?
Woodstock 99. I mean,
Oh God,
all of this, right?
yes, Woodstock '99. What an incredible thing to be a part of and a part of history. Yeah, it's very cool. Warp Tour, the Roar Tour,
Oh my
all those
God.
things.
All of those things. I mean, you've got to look back
Yes.
And again, I think the band is stronger than ever now. Now is this like crazy, wild appreciation for Sevendust that so many of us had
It's
in you for so
crazy.
many years. And I think that has got to be just an
Yeah,
exceptional and incredible, incredible feeling. Was there ever a
it's
time in these 30 years where you said, you know what, we're just not going to do this anymore? I mean, I think I read something that Morgan had said, like, yeah, we kind of thought
yeah,
maybe we were going
yeah.
to retire soon.
And I was the one that said, "Well, if you do, I'll be up there by myself tap dancing." So we're not slowing down at all. So no, like there's a resurgence for sure. After that European tour, we're already going back in November for a headline run. I mean, can you believe that after 15 years not going there and going back, and they were crazy. It was oh man, it was a magical thing. And then to come back to the States and think that it was not going to be, it's the same. It's like you said, it's a resurgence. The music is there and the people want it.
And there's a shift in you also. I would imagine that over the years, it's kind of hard to be a touring musician, a rock star. Like, let's face it,
Mhm.
you've been a rock star. Also, be a husband,
Uh,
a family man. You're juggling kids, kids being born, young kids, being there for them. I see you now, you're at dances, you're at choir, you're at
oh yes.
things with your little guy. The kids are
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous. I
Thank you.
saw them at the garden. They're such sweet
Oh,
kids.
thank you.
But
They're
those
beautiful.
years had to be really hard for you as a juggler, as the guy who's out on
Oh,
the road making keeping the family together like that. Not easy.
oh, absolutely. I take my hat off to my wife. She's incredible. Ashley handles it. She's called the warden sometimes, but she's the boss. She handles it when I'm gone, and I look so forward to getting home in a couple of days. We got 2 months off or so I'll be able to be daddy and really get in there and help her and let her relax a little bit and go to all the games. Last night, Kinks was at a dang on baseball game. I was like, "What time is the game over?" It was like 10 o'clock. I'm like, "What? What are they paying him? Is he for?" Unless he's getting paid, these kids don't need to be playing baseball up at 10 o'clock
10
at night.
o'clock
They're
at
8 years
night.
old. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, ah. All right, so I'm there for it, but yes, it's cool. I love it. I can't wait to be there. Right when I get home on Sunday, they pick me up and we go straight to the lake for the weekend for us to be together and to get out there and hang out. Since Jada graduated last weekend, I was able to fly home for like one day. Barely make it back to the tour, but I told her the next day, I said, just, you really didn't graduate. When you wake up, you're going to be in the 8th grade again. So she's like, Dad,
you
no.
you wish. And she's been like the
I
prom
wish.
queen and the this queen. And I mean, she's
Yeah.
such a
Yeah.
beautiful girl, but such a beautiful girl on the
Thank
inside
you.
too. I met her when you guys did the
Yes.
garden. Oh my God. So what was it like? So all right, you're
Very proud of her.
at the garden with Disturbed, okay? Sevendust is an
Hmm.
opener. I get in there and the garden is packed at 6:30 at night when you guys are going on. I was like, oh my God. It was a sold out Madison Square Garden. Now, that was your first time playing the garden, correct?
Oh my goodness. This is my first time ever even going in the garden. And so, of course,
Wow.
the whole day we were in there walking around, taking pictures. And what an amazing experience to not only have your family be a part of that, but just to be in the presence and the energy of so many incredible stars and people from around the world that have been there. I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
And we had a good time in New York. Yeah, we had a great time. We stayed right beside what's the Mr. Jimmy's
Yeah.
uh
Yeah.
trainer, the boxing trainer for Muhammad Ali and everybody.
Yep.
We stayed. Our hotel was right next door to. We had this really nice hotel. It was great, and we were at the dive bar the whole time. It was so incredible. I had a great time.
And you guys killed it on stage. I mean,
Thank you.
absolutely killed it. I walked into that arena. I'm like, I've got to see Sevendust. It was packed. Everybody was on their feet. People in front of me were 60 years old, 20 years old, 11 years old. Like,
Yes,
it
it
was
was great.
amazing. And you
I
guys
love
have
it.
that
I love it.
ability to take us to Metal Church, lift the roof off of a place, and everybody just travels with you.
Thank you.
Everybody kind of lifts that
That's-
roof off with
Thank you.
Sevendust. It's
Yes.
it's an experience. It's just such an experience. So let's
Thank
talk
you,
a little
Terry.
bit. I talked about your soulful R&B vocals and the uniqueness of what you do. Give me three of your favorite we'll go 70s because we could just keep going, but give me three of your favorite 70s R&B albums, not even songs. I'll do albums. You do three, I'll pick out three of mine too.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Something with Stevie Wonder, "In the Key of Life" or something. I don't know if that's from the '70s or not.
Yes, Songs in the Key
Maybe
of
it
Life
is.
is. I was going to go Inner Visions. There's always a,
Okay.
I,
Yeah,
because there's
I could go.
always a,
I could go either. I could go
yes.
either way.
Yep.
Either way, I love him. Incredible.
Me too.
I would say something else R&B in that era would be Earth, Wind, and Fire, maybe.
The greatest. Yeah.
Yes. And then after that, probably Rick James was the 80s, I believe. Let's say in the Commodores.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
I was going to do street
I'm thinking
songs,
also,
but you're right.
and I'm thinking also more of a band sense too. Those guys all had played instruments too. So I'm thinking of R&B, the band, like a band like Mint Condition, and things like that, like Tony, and stuff like that in the future.
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
Little P-Funk. I had a little P-Funk on my
Oh
list.
heck yeah, I love George
Gotta
Clinton.
do a
What
little
up?
P-Funk.
That's why I love you, Terry. Oh, there's Alter Bridge pulling up beside us. They are. So that's why we can't pull our slide out. I'm sorry.
I love that. Scenes from the road. And when
Yes.
you guys do go out with like bands like Alter Bridge and stuff, there's this real familial kind of feeling where you can tell when bands are on tour, because look, touring can be very stressful, but the stress of a lot of the BS of the people that you're intermingling with is not there. I notice when you're out touring with a lot of the people that you guys tour with, there's that real family feeling.
Yeah, we're too old to be knuckleheads out here. That's what we bring as a family vibe, because that's what we are. After we got back from Europe and the UK, I had 4 days at home and my family was trying to get me to go to Florida for spring break. And I was like, I really need to kind of get back into, I'll be a bum if I'm like on that schedule still. I'll stay home with the dogs. My family ended up at the Tremonti's house
with the
for half the
dogs.
time
I
there at
love
spring
that.
break. I did. Yeah, and our family was at the Tremonti's house the whole time there at spring break. So, so it's definitely a family, kind of thing. Everyone loves each other. We hang out not only on the road, but we hang out, off the road. We do vacations together and stuff. So it's really cool.
Oh, I love that. I absolutely, absolutely love that. So getting ready to wind down the tour, then you guys have some time off, and then you guys are going back out on the road in support of this incredible record. Next year marks 30 years since the TVT debut. That's crazy. Anything special?
Oh my God.
I would imagine there's going to be some special plans for 30 years.
There's going to be a lot of special things. There's special things coming around when you see us, see some special things that you've never seen before with Sevendust. So there's a lot of big plans in the future. Yes.
I love it.
I love you.
I love you as well. I think you've made one of the best albums of your career.
Thank you.
The writing is incredible. The production is great. And I love the sequencing on the album too. Misdirection closes the album. It was an unexpected turn for me. I listened to the album, didn't read anything about it, didn't see any interviews. I wanted to just kind of go in, waited for release date. So excited when it came out. And when I heard Misdirection, I was like, wait, what is this?
Yes.
And it's John Clint and you. I'm trying to figure out who's singing, and then LJ comes in
Morgan's in there too.
He is. Morgan's in there.
Yep.
Wow. Just really, really incredible. It takes you on a ride. The record takes you on this great journey.
Yes, thank you very much. Without even knowing that was going to happen, it happened. Because I don't listen to the album after we do it, and then listening to the sequence of the album, I was like, "This really tells a story, man." Like,
again, congratulations! I'm always grateful to catch up with you. We'll see you out on the road, my friend.
I can't wait to see you. Let's make sure we hang out.
I would love to see you. Thank you so much, my friend. Love you.
Be well. Hey, good luck with the birds.
Don't forget to like this podcast and subscribe to the Carr Stereo page on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Rob Moorhead. TC and I will see you next time.